Alrighty. See how this goes. Alright. Alright. What's up, everyone? I am multi-streaming. I'm on YouTube and Kick, so hopefully this goes well. For lack of a better word here. So hopefully. Tonight is the next race for Shifts and Giggles. Let's jump into the my league system. So as you can see on here, might as well show you this. So this league we're doing tonight, the Shifts and Giggles late model stock tour, is obviously going on right now. Here in 2 weeks, this one we may change the name, but it's Beer Racing Championship. It's with the Legend Ford's 34 cars, Legend cars. That's gonna happen in a couple weeks. Now OCRP, we're planning to do it. We just don't know when. So we'll see on all of that. But I have 3 leagues. Eventually, one is already going, another one in a couple weeks, and who knows when this one. But it will happen hopefully. So let's jump into this one. And we go to Bristol tonight. Unavailable. I mean, not join this session. Yeah, it takes a while. You know, you've been on it for a little bit. There it goes. Register. Continue. Alrighty. So, hope everyone's having a good Sunday. So, of course, once again, NASCAR has decided to have a race at night on Sunday because of a lot of excessive heat. Obviously, when they race mostly in the south in the summertime. Okay, and so right now they're at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Very hot during the day. Last year was very hot, so they are racing this in the evening to nighttime. So I will be watching the race while I'm racing, in a sense. I'm not going to be watching racing like at the same time like that. My focus will be 100% on this race once the race begins, the heat races. So I will not obviously worry about the race, but because we have a practice for an hour. This is Bristol. I'm going to lay down a few good laps here just to see what's going on and see the times and speeds that I feel like I'm comfortable with. And then after that, majority kind of focus on the race until we go green for qualifying, heat races, and then of course the race itself. It's 100 laps, which at Bristol you go really fast at. Will probably take no more than half an hour or so. So I wouldn't even think about how long it would take to get this done. So definitely will be way done before the race itself is done in real life. So try to get this. Yeah, I can get this damn thing to stay up in there, but it won't. All right. Well, they just did their national anthem for that. So let me get out there. And let me think I'm high enough. I should be alright. Right there. And let me get out there for a little bit. Do some get Bookman. There we go. Alright, let me get out here. Run some laps here. They're practically wide open in these cars around here. Just kind of have to lift just a little bit so the car takes a set. About 4 or 5 laps in, you can pretty much go wide open.
15.686.
It's a little loose entry and exit, but
15.443. You just hit the fastest lap.
it's really sketchy for a while until you can really...
15.442. You just hit the fastest
Now it's
lap.
pretty much wide open now. Maybe entry's still just a hair bit sketch, but for the most part, it's wide open.
15.312. You just hit the fastest lap.
Just stay wide open. Have the nerves to stay wide open on these cars it's insane sometimes, but
15.282. You just hit the fastest lap.
oh man, Bookman. It's only a little slower because I couldn't go to the top of the track. I don't want to.
15.351.
I'm around 2.9 or in the someone's getting in the teens. I wouldn't be surprised if someone runs a 14 in these cars if you can find it. I'm kind of wondering if you run up top a little bit, like in this sense, just don't hug the, don't hug it. You gain more speed because you're not pinching off the wheel. Just gonna see if that makes a difference or not.
15.4.
You're pretty, you're still pretty slow. So wrapping that bottom is gonna be the key, I feel like.
15.398.
Like I said, it's pretty much straightforward with these cars. They're fun. They're totally fun, but straightforward.
15.376. $15.347.
Definitely a bottom feeder with these cars. I don't think the top's going to really do anything. But I can tell you right now, if you come off the bottom a little bit, someone's going to capitalize and get underneath you, and that's it. You're going to lose positions. And for sure, you're going to be being in traffic. You're not going to be wide open all the time. You won't run over the guy in front of you, so. You could, but I wouldn't.
Car 24, just hit the fastest lap.
There it is.
15.288.
He found it.
15.43.
What was the time? Oh, you... Yeah, come on!
$15.584.
Let's see if he puts another lap down. Quickly. If not...
15.633. 9.
Car is definitely slowing down now.
15.467.
Definitely getting tighter. I bet you if you lift off a little bit, just since going in,
15.511.
helps it not get too bound up.
.506. 15.494.
We're gonna have one pit stop. We always do in these races, so.
15.
And we usually go green flag. That's why these races don't take so long. We just don't have wrecks. So. Yeah.
15.
Alright. Let me take the cone out.
.53.
Let's see. Did he pick up any more time? I don't think so. Oh, he put single. He didn't, or he put dual. Did he? I think he put dual.
Here we come, guys. 10 away now.
He put dual.
5 away. At your mark now. Turn in, turn in. Nice and smooth here. Leaving on B.
Let's see. Alright, let's see what the tires were like. 61, 63, 25 laps. I'm going ham on that, so. Yeah. I would say have to be a little bit more or less aggressive during the race.
Go. Hard.
Let's see what actually feel is 72. Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful, big time. Woo! Oh, there it is. All right, so I'm gonna stop right now. They're about to start the real race on TV. So, what's actually cool is that Richard Churlis is driving the number 29 car around Atlanta because Kevin Harvick is retiring this year, and that this is the 2001 car he won in. His first ever win in the NASCAR Cup Series. Back then was the Winston Cup Series. Oh, cool. They're going to allow him to get up there. That's awesome. I'm going to turn on some mic so I can listen to this before they get done with it. Oh, that was pretty cool. Kevin Harvick and drove up again, up beside his old car with Richard Chos driving the 29 car. That was pretty cool. And it's so amazing. You see these old Gen 4 cars compared to the Gen 7 cars these cars have now. Light and day comparisons to, like, just one, how narrow the Gen 4 car was compared to the new excuse me, the cars today, and how tall the spoiler is. And yet, it's so funny. We complained about how bad the spoilers are. We wanted them as short as possible, and yet here are those spoilers, big ass spoilers on those Gen 4 cars, and we had no complaints about them. It's amazing how technology and things have changed over the years. It's unbelievable. But yeah, they'll get in here going pretty soon, and then we'll maybe I'll go out for a little bit. Let's check if anyone else is showing up. I don't think so. It's just Kyle, me, and Bookman so far. Hopefully we have at least 5 people we had last week. I mean, if we only see 3 people show up, 2 people, 3 people, you know, I'm wondering if this is not worth it. You know, now next week NASCAR's schedule will get back to normal. Again, these are just for races that are in the South. Gets very hot during the day in the 90s or so. NASCAR wanted to make sure the fans at the track weren't gonna die of, you know, heat stroke or whatever. This is why these races were late. But by next week, they go to New Hampshire. They'll be able to it'll be back to 3 p.m. Eastern. So the races will get done sooner, roughly about 6:37, actually 7 o'clock. But yeah, get back to normal, if you will. But yeah, we'll be going here soon for the live event, and then I'll watch this for a little bit. Again, get back out there and do some laps. I guess so you're not getting bored, I'll put this on Kyle Cleveland, sorry. I mean, he'll do like 100 laps. I mean, I guess probably that's my thing. I should, you know, do 100 laps or so, whatever. You know, it's funny. I think he goes, well, you know, we choose to want to do this on Sunday, so I want to be committed. I'm wondering if, because he has a 24 car, so obviously he must be a Jeff Gordon fan, or was a Jeff Gordon fan. Maybe still is, but because his driver's out, he doesn't care about NASCAR anymore. I mean, or maybe he just doesn't care as much about NASCAR as he did. Not to put words in his mouth, but I'm just thinking that's kind of the case. But hey, I like Chase Elliott now. I like Dale Jr. Of course, Dale Jr.'s broadcasting, so I guess I don't technically miss seeing him because I see him. So, all right, I think they're gonna be 1 to go here. Yep, 1 to go. And there we go, 1 to go. We'll be racing in Atlanta here soon. And then I'll get one Once they get about 10, 12 laps in, usually when the first commercial comes, and they usually have a first commercial about 12 laps in, I'll go out and practice a little bit more, and then Mitchell Kelvin's here, so now at least we have 4. Oh, 5 now. Nick Gould's in as well. Nick Gould. So we have 5 at least now, like we had last week, so. Make sure it's on live. All right, they're heading into turn number 3. I guess I could be my own commentator for a little bit here for you guys. Alrighty, the field is in turn number 4. And they have to show of course, the grandstands. There, the people showed up. Great. Pace cars off. Into the Geico restart zone. Green flag. We're racing in Atlanta. Joey Gon gives Eric Amaro a good shove, but the inside has even up. Side by side in front. Joey's still trying to basically push him and spin him out of the way. No, just kidding. Good run down the back straightaway. Both are tandem down the back straightaway. That will lead. Eric Amarola barely gets cleared. And he'll take the lead. And I'm assuming, yes, Joey will get second per usual. He won't wait any time to try to get past the 10 because that's how greedy he is. Even for one lap, it's only 2 laps in, he'll be greedy to go for the lead. That dude be greedy for cake if he had a chance, Somebody's told me, hey, cake, knock you out of the way for it. Anyways, kind of spread out a little bit up front, and now we're all practically single file. Figured that would probably happen. The tire wear on this track for some reason is very high. Well, it's not wear, it's just heat. They have no grip. It just the track gets hot and slick, and they have no grip in the tires. Believe it or not, they're going too slow for what the tires need for grip. But they don't lift, so because they are going too slow, so they don't need a lift. It's a complicated thing when Super Speed racing. There's a threshold for these cars for grip. You go too slow, they have no grip. You go too fast, they have no grip. But right now, they're basically single file. I figured that would be the case just because of how this will run. So basically, I can kind of tell you how this race is going to play out in a sense. Right now, they're single file, which makes sense. They're going to be single file. Again, because the grip is not there, they have to wait until the nighttime before they can really start maneuvering these cars. They'll get the adjustments done throughout the race, and then once that happens, they'll start racing a little bit more. But I figured this would be the case, that they'll single file out. The drivers that will start having handling problems will start fading a little bit because they just can't keep wide open through the turns. The other guys will be able to, so, which kind of showed off in qualifying anyways, because the Fords had tons more grip than the Chevys. So the Chevys, you'll start seeing more of them at the nighttime. When it cools down, the track will get more grip, and you'll be able to see them a little bit more. But from what we saw in the Xfinity series, it didn't matter how much that track cooled down. If you didn't have the grip, and then if you didn't have a setup that had a lot of grip or downforce in it, you weren't going to do good. So we'll see how this next gen car does. But so far right now, Eric Armero leading, Joe Logano second, Ryan Blaney third, fourth, Chase Briscoe, Harrison Burton fifth. That is five Fords in the top five. Then Larson, Gibbs, Cendric, and Reddick and Hamlin top 10. That would be Chevy, Toyota, Ford, and 2 Toyotas again. So, the outside lane is kind of working again. Actually, it looks like everyone went to the bottom. Which kind of, I guess if you had a leader, go ahead, drag them to the bottom. I'm kind of surprised they're racing on the bottom like that, because the top groove seemed to be the preferred groove. All right, coming to lap 10. That's how fast this track is now, because you're not slowing down, you're just wide open. So this track, if maybe you're not familiarized with NASCAR in a sense, this is a Land Motor Speedway. It's a 1.5 miles. But what happened was the track needed to be repaved. It was very, very old. It was falling apart. And so they were going to pave. Well, they feel like they had to do a genius idea, which I feel like they didn't need to, but they did anyways. The turns were at 24 degrees of banking beforehand. They've increased it to 28 so it could be more of a super speedway style track. NASCAR made the cars slow down. They made what called the super speedway package. They put a tall spoiler on it and reduced the horsepower, and so now the cars draft together. In theory, it would work, and it did work, but for the first year. But unfortunately, now this is only this is only the second year, really second full season on it, and it's lost a tons of grip already. So it's definitely, I don't think this way of racing is going to last long, just because it's just too tight of a radius. The tires can't handle it. The track won't be able to handle it for long. So yeah. 12 laps in, and it looks like they're kind of surprised that usually it's 12 to 15 laps. NBC goes a lot further. And Fox is always 10 laps, boom, commercial. 10 laps, boom, commercial. They usually do between 12 to 15 laps depending on the length of the track. So they'll probably go into at least lap 15 before the first commercial. Starting to move around actually a little bit more. Larson to the top, Harrison Burton looking to the outside. Shuffled out Ty Gibbs. And yep, now we're going to the first commercial. All right, enough of that. I'll get out there for a little bit longer. And run some laps here. Get some laps in for you guys. Like I said, that won't be happening all the time. Next week they go back to their rare schedules, like racing time.
17 minutes 14.89. 15.491.
Gotta put that lap down. Don't know if I can, since they put a lot of rubber down now, probably. Oh, come on, give me that 1,000th of a second, you bastard.
Slow in front of you on the bottom. 15.303. on the apron in front of you. Outside. Still out there. Clear. Good job. 15.556. 15.357. 15.47.
Is he trying to run the top on purpose? I mean, I guess you could, theoretically, without...
15.71.
Uh-oh. We got first caution out. The 21 has spun out. In real life. I'm trying to say. Confusing the hell out of you guys.
15.5.
I think he just got loose. Guzzy! What's up, Guzzy?
Got one stopped on the apron in front of you there. 15.469.
I think he's running the top so he can save tire, which I guess that makes sense. He can run wide open without turning too much.
15.58.
And you're wide open still on the top. That's insane. It's like a mini Daytona.
15.707. 15.658. 1 on the bottom. 15.689. The smoker on the bottom. 15.711. 15.597.
'Everything is tighter when you get a long run.
15.573. 15.7.
'Up top here.
15.636. 15.772. 15.659.
'Welcome.
15.805. 6, 6, 8. .764. .832.
Whoop. Slipping out right front a little bit more than I should be.
Inside. 15.937. Still there. Clear inside.
Get back inside and see what happens.
Outside. Still outside. Clear.
Why don't you get that tap going? It's pretty much
15.944.
golden for him. Hey, what's going on? Thank you. I'm pretty fun here. Doing this and while watching the real NASCAR race. Same time.
Here we go.
Just got
10 away.
they're under caution in real life, so
5 away. At your mark. Now. Turn in. Nice and smooth here. Leaving on B.
see what we got for what's the tire wear in that one? Actually, I didn't look. 60, 62. I'm beating them up pretty good. Oh, wow. He just got loose. 21 to Harrison Burton. Why is he out, though? That's not a mechanical problem. Oh. So, I am doing this. I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and Kick, so trying to get both sides. I'm gonna keep doing that. So, just so I can try to see if I can grow an audience on that side. You know, if it works, great. Whatever, that's fine. At my home track, nice. Oh, that's right, yeah, Bristol. Yep. Little 100-lap race tonight. Get a heat race, consolation race. How many people have shown up? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 so far. One better than last week. Last week we only had 5, so. Oh, Carpenter's here, so now we have 7. That's good. We're getting a little bit more. Right now I'm P3 in the point standings because we are doing points for this league. So I'm in 3rd in points. I can average a top. Right now I'm averaging top 5s. Right now, so. Winning a race, it's going to be very difficult. And I know you're going to ask, well, you're about to go and win. I'm like, it's very difficult. These guys are fat. I mean, want to talk about how close we are? Look at this. He ran a 28-1. I ran a 28-2. That irked me. That ticked me off, man. In fact, I mean, let's see. I ran. Look at this. I ran it again down here. I was like, I can't believe I can't find that thousandths of a second anywhere. That drove me insane. I don't know why I didn't say this was the faster one. Maybe because maybe it's based on the first fastest lap, not necessarily the next fastest lap. But still, man, how many total are in this lane? I'm not sure. I believe there's supposed to be at least 10. But, you know, I think, well, one guy I know is on vacation. He was going to miss, he missed last week. He was going to miss this week. So he'll be back, hope maybe by next week. We're not sure. Green flag back for the Atlanta race. As per usual, the Ford's all gained up on everyone else. This race gets a lot better at nighttime once the track cools down, so. Because you're in a 1604. Just wide open it, bud. Really what it is, you're wide open at Bristol with these cars. It's like a mini Daytona. Or in this case, a mini Atlanta. Tight turns and halfway through the tires are garbage and uh-oh. We got rain coming in. They said it was not supposed to rain until 10 p.m. Are they making liars on me? Let me check. Well, see, here's the thing. It may not even rain at all. But if there's lightning within 8 miles of that track, they're gonna throw a caution for that. It absolutely drives me insane. But I'm gonna check the weather down there just to see, make sure it's not going to rain right away. They have to get to the end of, I think it's end of stage 2. Night on dirt would be even more crazy. Yeah, I don't know if these cars, these late model cars, have a dirt setup. They may. I don't know. Would be cool. Huh. Well, it still says about midnight. I wonder what the heck is this forecast. It's gotta be dissipate. Oh, Nick Gould. Oh, Nick Gould with a 25.5. There it is. 15.25. Make sure you understand that. I don't do the count to 15 because we're all doing 15 seconds. So 25, 20. Carpenter pops to a 27. Now we're getting the speeds up there. These guys, they push it. They push to the limit. Alright, let me check where they're at. Oh. No, it doesn't rain there until about midnight, so I guess that's just, it looks like it's closer than it really is. The problem is, if any lightning bolt hits within the 8 miles, they have to throw a caution and wait 30 minutes. Even though maybe that storm never gets near them. If any one lightning bolt, any symbol pops up in within those 8 miles. Though I feel like could still be like a glitch error on the system. Putting a lightning strike in there and then maybe not actually be a lightning strike there. So we're waiting 30 minutes for nothing. It's kind of ridiculous that they have that issue. We still have this kind of issue in real life racing. That look, I totally understand about safety, and I get it, but you have to understand that you can't delay things all this time when you look at the weather. Actually look at the weather, not look at radar stuff or not look at data, because data doesn't tell you anything. Data is there just for basically an estimate. That's what it is. Can you go back out and do more laps? I will. I promise. I'm just trying to watch the little race too as well. Because when I got my I have a second day YouTube channel, so I have to kind of keep an eye on this race. Just so I can put it back in my memory bank if something major happens. Because I do videos. on my thoughts about the race and how it went and all that stuff. So I have to keep kind of, you know, memory bank. They're about halfway through stage 1 right now. Like I said, next week this won't be a problem with racing and doing this because NASCAR will be back on in regular time. I call it about 3 p.m. Eastern. So
Go, man, go, 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 go. 0 speed.
right now, it looks like they're all single file out now. So alright, let's try this again. I think I can lay down another lap here. Another faster lap than one. Let me get my speed up by going up here. First few laps are just loose. You have to kind of play with the throttle. Until it kind of gets grip. Don't do that.
I do what I want.
15.2.
He's not gonna be out.
Oh, there it is. P1. Let's go. I found it. I found it. I get up on the wheel, but I found it.
15.288.
Woo. Alright, is it this live weather or
15.863.
it's been oh
16.2.
oh you're talking about on the game. They don't have rain in iRacing yet. So I'm assuming yes and no. So technically it's probably cloudy, but they don't show rain because they don't have rain in iRacing.
782.
There, I just put a, as they call, a PR lap. Put me back up on the top. See, we have about 11 more minutes of practice left, and then we'll get into qualifying and heat races. Heat races are 15 laps. The top two will transfer directly to the feature. If not, there's a consolation heat race, and then we'll have 100 laps of main event.
15.499.
Look at that time. Woo. If guys, you can beat that, have at it. I don't know what's, I mean, I was just hanging on to dear life to make sure the car will go fast enough.
589.
Try to run the tap more, save some tire.
15.742. 15.902.
Crashes in. Oh, here at Bristol, yeah. Well, one guy actually had his car split in half. Actually, twice. Back in the 80s, Michael Waltrip, he hit a gate and split the car in half. And then in the 2000s, same thing happened again. Gate wasn't secured. Guy hit the wall, split the car in half, and somehow they all both survived it. They got very lucky because a few inches left,
9,
more left in, they'd both be dead. So got very lucky.
eight, 15.776. 15.755.
Oops. Wall.
15.965.
8 more minutes.
15.775.
It gets down to 5 minutes. I'll take just a quick relaxing break for the qualifying.
15.27.
Because as much as this is not as super physical. Uh-oh, Bugman, no, what happened?
15.705.
It's also, it can be physical still, so more mentally exhausting than anything doing this. That GTA is still, that gate is still there, but it's required to keep. Well, yeah, I mean, it was closed anyways. They just, the person whoever runs the operations there, they didn't secure the gate right. They didn't lock it up right. So when they hit the wall, it popped open. So, yeah, now because of the way they have the safer barriers around the track, it is super locked because if not, then the safer barriers don't work the right way. If it gives, anyway, see right there, there's a gate right there. All right, they actually removed the gate actually from turn 2. They have now re-entry, so now you come in turn 3, right here. So that gate is open. So there's no safer barrier on that, but they took the gate out in turn 2, and so because they had to put safer barriers around that corner. Oh, look, Joey Glenn's in the lead. Go freaking figure. I had a feeling he's going to win this race anyway, so. That greedy son of a. If you can tell, I don't like Logano. Sorry, it's truth. Don't like him. I don't like him at all.
15.867.
Alright, what time is it? Alright. Bring it in.
Here we come. 10 away. 5 away. At your mark. Now, straight in here. Nice and smooth here. Leaving on B.
Alrighty. Let's see what that was.
Go,
778.
man, go. 0 speed.
Alrighty. So just a tiny break here and wait until we get going here. A little less than 5 minutes now. Put my PR lap up for 15:24. Now, can I run that in qualifying? Yeah, I don't know. Be questionable. It depends on how really loose it is when I first take off. Armand could have had his car split in half in the same way when you hit the wall. Yeah, Michigan, yeah. Thankfully that didn't happen. I mean, the way he got caught. Well, that's why his main reason he even ended up that way was because he was trying to stay out the wall, just not hit the pit road wall, but Bookman's having issues. I think he's got a connection issue because he keeps disconnecting. Oh, the inside's starting to make a charge. Hey, it's working. Toilet Brigade's starting to up. 24 just gave up. Or 2420 gave up on the bottom. Got 6 to go in stage 1 here. Like I said, this stage will end. We'll get the race in. They'll still have probably like 20 laps to go in stage 2. We'll be done with this. That's how fast these races are. Damn, Logano's actually pulling away. That's sad. You can't really should be pulling away. He's pulling away. Alright, about at 2.5 minutes. Ooh, that was they were 3 wide, and that was pretty tight. Oh man. You're running, I'm on it. Oh, there goes. No. Larson's trying. Help me, someone help me. Of course, Blaney won't help because he's a teammate and too loyal to a stupid hit like him, but whatever. Oh my goodness, Blaney actually passed his teammate. I'm shitting bricks right now. Oh my goodness. What favorite paint scheme have you wait, maybe they can what's your favorite paint scheme ever in favorite paint scheme? Oh jeez. That is a loaded question, dude. Because there's a lot of great paint schemes out there, but now if you're talking about a favorite driver paint scheme, I would say Dale Jr.'s Budweiser car. If you're talking about just in general, probably the nice looking car out there had to be the Coors Light Civil Bullet back in the day, in the early 2000s with Sterling Marlin. Side draft him. Good. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm running. It's the final lap of stage 1, so I'm just. Yes, Larson, you beautiful, beautiful man. I'm sorry. I had just. He split Logano. Oh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna. No, Blaine's gonna get him. Oh wow. Oh. Sorry. I can't see these races. That's me. I'm that excited. So. Looking car is my. Hey, Idaho, what's going on, bud? Yeah, W machine. Yeah, I've been seeing. I haven't watched all your videos, but I have seen the thumbnails, and boy, you're having the difficult issues of doing your off-road trucks. All right, qualifying time. See, perfect timing. Stage ends, qualifying's up. All right, let's get going here. I like how Jeff Gordon had his car made up in his. Yeah, they when you have retired when drivers they do that stuff. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, let's see if I can run that same time. I doubt it, but let's try it. Kind of run up top here.
Green flag.
It's gonna be very loose. Let's see. 15:29, not good enough. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get beaten. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get beaten. We'll see. Got Carpenter out there. Man, a lot of guys messed up. Okay, never mind. Wonder if Kyle messed up and got loose. Is it 50? Or, well, 32 for him, but.
Okay, welcome back everybody. Welcome Desi for the first time. But this is our little league of free top 10s and almost free top 5s. Yeah, we'll just have one heat race. I'm not going to bother with a consolation after that. I'll just skip through that. And then we'll have 100 laps where we'll have to pit for fuel once. And definitely right side tires. If you ran any decent amount, you know that these things are going to fall off.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go have some fun, boys.
Yeah, seems ever since I had that win, I've been cursed. That usually happens, dude. It does. You win a race, and you're like, wow, it's awesome. And then all of a sudden, the next like 5 races, you just can't stay out of anyone's way, or you just can't do anything right. It's so weird sometimes.
I will advance on 5 minutes.
Especially on
unless anybody's in a hurry.
I mean, I'm watching the race on the side. Holy shit, what a stage finish.
Hey, I'm behind. Shush, shush, shush.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
that was awesome.
I'm on lap 29. You got that on TiVo?
A little behind there, Gizzy.
Yeah, I have kids that just were not cooperating today. Thank God for triple monitors.
Kids. I bet you.
I got it muted now. I can't have that thing yapping in my ear the whole race.
I'm used to it. I do NIS.
I don't want to touch the next gen car that much.
Did you guess I was?
It's a totally different car when you do the open setup.
Alright, here we go.
I'll still pass.
Alright, let's see if I don't die here and maybe I can keep pole position for the heat.
You'll be on the inside. We do not have to worry about
I'm assuming
fuel.
this. I think it's 45
We
for
are not
pace.
concerned about fuel at all. 10-4. Closed.
I'm gonna have to definitely make sure I get a good launch here, because I think the outside lane will be preferred once you get going. So
We have 2 sets of tires.
his tires will hold on for 15 laps for sure, but speed wise, you know, live hours. I live about 5 hours drive from Bristol. Well, I live 45 minutes from Watkins Glen, so that's definitely my home track. I want to say it's 40 then. Because this dude is pulling him. Oh, it's 2 laps around. Let's screw around with him.
Nice smooth day today, guys. We do have some more weather coming, so we're going to be on our toes. Be ready with the tents and umbrellas and whatever else we may need.
It's 40 miles per hour then, because boy, this pace car's slow. Or it's exactly 35, I don't know. This thing's driving me nuts what the speed is.
Earl, you get the original start since they're going off the flag, please. Roger.
That was 40.
Ready, green, green, green.
That was a shitty start.
Outside.
But kind of paid off, so we're good.
Outside if you want it.
Wonder how the draft works in these cars. Oh, don't slip, John, don't slip. Don't slip. I need about 3 laps. Don't slip, car. Ah! Don't stuff it in. I have to be generous. I don't want to stuff it in there and wreck them. Oh, Jesus. Come on, car. Stay with it.
Go take it from me.
Ah!
15.566, clear. The car in C4, just hit the fastest lap. 15.264. 15.499.
Oh my God! I know what to do. It's gonna be a.
15.241. You just hit the fastest lap. The leader just did a 15.
He's gonna block like hell.
9.
I need him to slip.
15.56. 15.349. Side. Clear, clear.
Oh.
15.513.
It's insane.
15.549. inside. 15.492. Clear, clear, clear. Deleted. Did a 15.517.
Insane trying to catch. I don't think I can do anything without hitting him. There's nothing I can do.
15.624.
I really don't want him for a heat race, you know.
One more lap. 15.549 inside. Still there, quarter. Still there. Inside clear.
Oh man.
Sugar flag.
Woo!
My hand.
That was fun there. Woo! Didn't you do a replay course of Circuit of America? Yeah. I did. Alright.
Go ahead and grid up for a second.
Oh, go and grid up for a second. Oh, I can't because I finished first too, so hold on. Oh, I guess they went. Oh, guess they couldn't skip it.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just run it. It won't let me advance it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's 15 laps.
I guess I don't have to do it. I finished top 2.
Yeah, I got the 130.
Yeah, me too. Actually, while you watch it, okay, guys, while you watch this heat race, I'm gonna watch the actual race. Okay, how about that? Is bump drafting in this game? Yes, on super speedways. But you gotta do it very carefully because you nudge someone too hard, you will spin them out. So yes, you can bump draft. Just gotta be very careful about doing it. The next gen cars, they're probably the easiest ones to do, and you can hit someone pretty solid and it won't wreck them. But as you're talking about these cars know because of how the rear ends are and the front ends. So if you try to hit someone, you'll do more the bump run than bump draft.
Green flag.
How would you explain bump drafting to someone who's new to NASCAR? So bump drafting basically is, like I said, usually done on super speedways like Daytona, Talladega that are 2.5 or miles bigger. Okay, we're spun here in the race. But anyways, so what they do is if you're in a big draft, sometimes the trailing car will get a run. So instead of trying to pass or just allow it to brakes, he'll go up to the bumper and just give the guy in front a nudge, good side contact, and that'll help move the guy in front of him forward, give him more speed. Now, there is a such thing as slam drafting, where the guy just doesn't even get on the brakes and just plows into him. Now, it kind of works, but that is really dangerous and it could cause a wreck. And that usually bump drafting aggressively can turn into wrecking because you hit him too hard. There's also a thing called tandem drafting. What that means is the guy behind will lock bumpers, will have his front bumper locked to the rear bumper of the guy in front of him, and they'll literally push each other around the track, and that's what they call it tandem racing. Again, effective. However, two things: the guy pushing can overheat his engine, and two, again, he could hook the guy and spin him out. So there's pros and cons to everything, but it is effective if you do it right. So, but yeah, it's hold on a second. I'm actually gonna back this up a little bit on my channel. I have a feeling that's exactly what just happened. Wait a second. Or honestly, cut the tire down. Nope. Well, that was more or less just making contact. 7 came up in on the 24, spun him out accidentally. I'm talking about 24 on real life, not here. It's like, what are you talking about? He's just fine. Is bum drafting or the slingshot more effective? Bum drafting is effective, but like everyone's doing it, so it's not like one gets a huge advantage doing it. But yes, they can. It is effective if you do it right. The slingshot is basically just getting a run on someone, and you have enough momentum to pass them. And and also there's different versions of passing someone. Not only can you have someone just push that car by,
Close.
if the guy comes on passes, he can get to the quarter panel, and it's called side drafting. So a guy will get to the right rear or left rear quarter panel and use either side of his front bumper or his quarter panels on either side of his car on the front. I wasn't going. And what it does is he'll put air. What happens is he'll be able to dump air onto the car in front of him on his spoiler, and it will slow his car down. The guy who's passing is not actually speeding up; he's making the other car slow down. So there's different ways and effective ways to try to pass someone. Like in this race, all they're doing is getting a lot of runs to get speed, and then they'll side draft. That's basically how you make passes. Alright, I gotta make sure not to pass him on the green. 100 laps here at Bristol.
Be prepared for any pit call, guys. We got a lot of options, a lot of opportunity to do a lot of different things today, so let's be smart about that. Earl, be wise, man. Start telling him what he's got going on behind him so he understands all the rhythm of the race. Like I say hello to all these fans. If I've got a packed house here today, great to see you all out here. Sit back, relax.
Alright, here we go. I can go past 40. I'm right about here. Keep him tight. Keep that right front in my windshield, and as soon as he fires off, go.
Earl, you get the original start since they're going off the flag, please. Roger.
Man, he's slowing it down.
Green flag.
So I can't pass him, and boy, he almost didn't take off.
We're faster than he is. He knows that. Just go up there and get him.
Great.
If
that was a shitty start because he didn't take off like I was thinking he would.
Still inside. Still inside. Still there. 21.217.
Got loose. Come on, car. Stop getting loose. I need the bottom. I need bottom feeder.
Looks clear, clear, clear.
Nick's got to work on his starts.
15.96.
I mean, he was green. He probably took another second before he even fired off. And I didn't want to test the freaking iRacing's, system if it worked or not.
459. That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in C4 just hit the fastest lap. 15.386. Outside. Still outside. Still out there. 15.362. That was your fastest lap of the session. Still outside. The car in C3 just hit the fastest lap.
You can pass him if you want to get to it. That car gets tight so bad. No one else seems like they do, but now we're just stuck. We are. I mean, there's no way. I can't pass him. They're all wide open, so unfortunately.
15.333. That was your fastest lap of the session. The lead is at 15.35.
The hybrid between Richmond because it's straightaways and banked. A little, yeah. I mean, Richmond's is a D-shaped track, so, and Richmond's a lot more flatter than Bristol. But yeah, I mean, Techland's got banking on Richmond's front straightaway, but and they're two completely different track surfaces. One's asphalt, one's concrete. So, I mean, the only thing that's similar to them is they're short tracks. This is half a mile. That's 3/4 mile. So, sort of yes, but they're still pretty completely different. The reason why Bristol is banked 9 degrees on the surface is one, for rain drainage for that purpose, and two, because the banking being so high, they had to keep some kind of degree of banking on the straightaways, or literally the cars would fall off the not say fall off the track, but they would just drop, and they would like bomb out so back them out of the corners, so they had to do some degree of banking on the straightaways. Alright, he's running up top, so if he's running up top, so am I. Gotta start saving some tire.
15.605. The lead just did a 15.443.
I'm wide open. They must have run like a 14-to-1 steering ratio, because I'm probably running like a 12. That's probably why I'm getting hurt so bad.
15.555.
Speed-wise, I'm doing okay, but
15.459.
so 43 laps. I did so 5, 6, 7, 8, 58 laps. We can go on fuel, so
15.656.
roughly. Tires, well, that's a different story. That is a different story. Oops, wall. Don't worry, I have no damage.
718.
If I had better restart or better start, I could have gone down to the bottom, and I probably would be. I'd at least be second for right now.
15.613.
But
Deleted just did a 15.51.
You ever heard of the Rainbow Warrior button?
Let's not talk about that. We'll offend people.
15.555.
I'm offended.
Yeah, where's the pink on the rainbow?
15.573.
That's why I'm offended.
Yep. Like I said, he's got the flames on there, so. Ever heard of the rainbow? And basically what he's trying to say is Nick has the Dale Earnhardt Sr. paint scheme. So what they had back in the old days in console games for NASCAR, they had it was called it was NASCAR 2004 or 5, I believe. They had this button called the Intimidator button. So if you hit that button, you can make the guy in front of you get loose. And of course, the reason why, because Senior was what they called the Intimidator.
15.823.
He would scare you to move out of the way. Not necessarily you wanted to move, but you just moved because you're afraid you get wrecked. I am burning my crap up so bad right now.
15.793.
I'm trying to run the top, but I don't know what to do. I think they're running 14-to-1 steering ratios, and I'm going to get my butt whooped because I'm still running default probably.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is
No kidding.
1.7.
Whoop, wall again. I just love that wall.
16.006.
Whoop, got a
Make sure
caution.
you're taking it easy on the right front.
God damn it, car, will you stop turning? I'm going to have to start running the bottom again if you're going to just keep doing that.
16.246.
I'm going to need at least 20 more laps before I can pit. I don't know if these tires are going to last that long.
The leader just did a 15.593. 15.988. Actually, that's true. 16.04.
Feels like you're playing, we're on, God damn car. Jeez. Wall bad. You're not getting the hint. Daytona, USA. Dun, 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 dun.
16.189.
Daytona. It's an arcade game and it's just based on rails. Oh, Larson's fun. God dang. Oh boy.
16.231.
Oh, Guzzy's gonna beat me if I don't start figuring what's going on. Holy crap! Who put the freaking strip down of rubber? I'm pretty sure it's not me.
16.21.
Whoops.
16.229.
Trap bar adjustment time. Well, yeah, these are fixed up, so I can't adjust anything. Unfortunately.
The leader just did a 15.652.
Well, really, what I'd be all right if I had changed the steering ratio. I'm assuming it's probably set at 10 or 12 to 1. I should have been at least at 14 to 1. I just can't get this thing to turn anymore. I've used up all my stuff. And
64.
oh, even Nick's catching me. Some days, man, I just think a little bit.
clear, clear, clear. 16.58. Inside, inside.
It's too tight. Can't get a turn.
Go inside. Clear. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. 16.6.
Come on, just let him go.
Three.
It's
Clear,
just
clear,
pointless.
clear.
He'll get me eventually. Jeez.
16.806. The lead just did a 15.739. The leader is coming up on you. They're not F5.
Really?
What are we doing, Chad? We come back in? 10-4.
Yep, God, just, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I burned up my whole right front. Let me go up top. Let me go up top. Get him out of the way.
Inside. Clear low. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.5. Inside. Clear, 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 clear.
If I can keep to the top, I'll be alright. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to come in.
Double thank you.
Oh, I should have blocked more.
Coming at you, fellas. We are 10 away.
You did what?
I'm still at the pit, I think.
Sure mark. Now, turn in, turn in.
But I should have held you up for Jerry.
Smooth here. Leaving on B.
Well, that's what you get for trying to. Just under
your
here
ears on
now.
there, Snowman?
Yeah.
You should have held him up a little bit.
Ah, there he is.
Let's see. Yep, 0.
You should have got him distracted with some
Go,
garbage.
go, 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 go. 0 speed. We were running out of tires.
Oh, so, let's see. I should probably make it on fuel,
4.20.
but
halfway this time coming by. 16.014.
that's what I get for not changing the steering ratio on these things. See, the only problem with iRacing I still have with is that they still make setups so like conservative that people are like a lot more talented, and so the setup can't handle the people. That's the problem. I would have just went through. Well, I was going to need all 4 tires regardless, and I was lapped down, so it really didn't matter.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.6.
And if I only went with right sides, I'd be wicked loose. I'd probably spin out as soon as I go into the turn. Because when you have fresh sides on right sides but not on the left, and if that worn out, they will absolutely they're too loose. I'd probably spin out as soon as I even hit the banking.
15.521.
These cars, they like I said, they have grip until they don't, and once they don't, they go around. So. Yeah, it's alright.
15.3.
Maybe Guzzy will have a problem and I'll be able to Actually, I think Guzzy's... Nope, actually, that's Nick coming in for tires. I'm going to run out of tires again before the end of this race, so...
15.382.
I mean, I could try to run the top. Maybe save some tire that way. I don't know. Rolling off a little bit.
15.695. .821.
Okay, lag. What are you doing? Calm down. Linksey's, the ping rate just went nuts.
15.884.
Oh, invalid lap discontinued
Has taken the
because of my thing.
lead. 15.944. .877.
Wait, chat in a second here. Let him go.
Still inside. Clear. 15.982.
Hey, John, what did the banana say to the yeah, you're really splitting me.
16.207.
Trying to make me laugh when I'm trying to race. No, just kidding. It's all good, man. Try to figure out what I'm... A lot of these tracks are just, you know, sometimes track and car combo just doesn't suit me. I can be fast, but on the long run, I'm terrible.
15.647.
Just something I got to do.
15.705. .702.
Two laps down, so technically it's lap 68.
15.562.
Lap 69. Actually, I'm only about to go 3 laps down here, probably. One.
15.479.
More action going on in real life than it is here. That's all right. I mean, we're so good that we don't expect to have cautions.
Car 3 has taken the lead.
Good, like, handling wise skills.
The leader just did a 15.608. 15.521.
You gave me a banana with strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla ice cream. Lots of whipped cream and nuts.
15.723.
And I'll be super happy. They give me a better car, I'd be really happy.
15.832. .623.
I'm trying to let off the throttle and see if that helps not be so aggressive on the tire.
15.617.
I'm starting to catch Guzzy, but that doesn't mean I'm going to last another 25 laps. There's a cliff to these tires, and as soon as you hit them, they're done. No matter what you do.
The lead is just did a 15.514. 15.615. .693. .74.
If it messes up somewhere.
15.754.
I was like, come on, Slowpoke. You're better than that. I know, right? Usually am, but
15.788.
I gotta stop just thinking the default setups are really. You can't. So even though it's a fixed setup and I can't change the setup per se, I can still change the steering ratio and the brake biases. But we're not using brake. I can still change the steering ratio. If I had went to 1401, I have to put more wheel into it to help turn, which then in return I'm the one doing the work, not necessarily the steering or the steering wheel. So, or the wheels themselves. Just want to say.
Thank you.
Come on, keep messing up. Come on, Guzzy, keep messing up.
15.892. Make sure you're taking it easy on the right front.
Yeah, I'm 50% right now. When the spotter tells you that, it's at 50%.
15.933.
At this rate, I may make it, but it's gonna be close.
15.896. .964.
Now, catching is one thing, passing is another, as per usual. .009. Deleted just did a 15.779. .092. Hoping I maybe burn his tires up before I do. That's all I can hope for.
16.098.
Harper is gonna win and got past Nick. They're side by side right now.
16.146. .179.
Oh, see, I'm stuck. I don't know.
Keep throwing them down. Can't be too long until we got a pit. 16.208. up with you. Didn't know what I thought.
Oh. Sucks. The leaders are. They're coming in. I want to pass him. This is gonna suck, man. His saving grace is those leaders. Those leaders catch us. I'm always respectful and I'm gonna get out of their way, but it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm 2 laps down, so technically it's 97 for them, so they're bound for the lead. Oh, son of them.
Outside.
Stay to the bottom, stay to the bottom, stay to the bottom.
1 outside. Clear high. 16.855. Keep an eye on that pit road.
I had no
Might be coming soon. 2 more.
That kind of helped me a little bit. Maybe have a chance to get to him again. No. That's...
I'm out again.
No!
16.77.
God damn it.
Outside. They're by half.
I think my tire just fine blew. Maybe, I don't know.
Wave him off.
Oh, it pushes so goddamn hard. Oh shit.
Well, oh well. Yeah, but I just blew my tire as I got to the line.
I didn't look, man. Appreciate it. Good job.
I'm coming.
Man, red flag.
I was gonna push you over if you
He's
wouldn't.
on the bottom. He's on the bottom.
Oh, that was awesome, though. I was going to put the door to you. I'm sorry, Guzzy.
Oh, I'm out of gas too.
That's great.
No, it's all good. I had to try and push it on you guys so I could keep Orndorff behind me.
Did you end up spinning out, or did you collected it, eh?
Oh yeah, I had control of it.
Okay, good. I didn't want to dump you. Oh!
Oh, well, that's all right. P6, I'm all right. No big deal. Peanut butter fudge in the oven if you want.
No, that was awesome.
Okay.
Did
Just
you not
thinking
use
driving
auto
it until
fuel or
the wheel
nothing?
falls off. But yeah,
Even as a guy?
pretty much. I pretty much drove the wheels right off the damn thing.
Here's a note to all you guys. Don't ever take 1 lap of auto fuel, because that shit's bullshit. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I set that shit to 3 laps. That way I've got enough for a green-white checker.
That won't be the case if we're all wide open the whole time.
Oh.
I literally, as soon as I came out into 3 and coming into 4 on the white flag, comes the white flag, I got out of gate.
Actually, hold on a second.
He's
Real
out of
quick.
gate.
I've still got 4 laps estimated right now.
Let me.
You saved a bit for like when I passed you, eh? You started backing off.
Alright.
A little bit. And then
quickly
even
do
when you was
this.
behind me, like, trying to stay low in the straightaway, I was like, I'm not overdriving this thing. So I started backing the corner up.
Well, that's what I was doing in the first half. See, like, I didn't want to pull away too far from you because the closer I can keep to you, the less I can use my tires,
Alright.
right?
Hold on a second. There we go. That's all set.
And then when I passed you again there at the end, I got in front of you. It's like my front end died. Like I couldn't. I was fine behind you, but then as soon as I got out front, it's like I couldn't make. I was getting tight off.
Alrighty. Well. Oh, the one down problems now too. It's tires. Well, finish P6. That's all I can ask for is just to race hard and hey, I mean, I advanced from the heat, so that's pretty good. Ask them what gear ratio they were. Oh, the gear ratio, the gear ratio is all set. So basically, the only thing I can actually mess with is brake bias and steering ratio. The gear ratio is set. Everything else is set. So basically, they're probably running a 14-1. I was running default, so probably that was like a 10-1. And so the smaller the number, the quicker the wheel will turn. So basically, even though I'm only turning maybe less than maybe like 4. Oh, that was a big crash. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. NASCAR catches me. Even though I'm turning the wheel very little, because of the smaller radius of turn, it's turning the wheels a lot more. So the higher the number, the more input I have to put in because the wheels turn less. So if I had the bigger number, then I was the one more driving the car than the car driving me in a sense. So I should have done that, but I didn't think of it because of the banking, but it's all right. It's all good. No big deal. I'm still probably going to be third in points just because a lot of people haven't done a lot of races. So I'll be all right for at least that. But that is going to do it for this live stream. I'm going to head over and finish up watching the NASCAR race. And thanks for tuning in on a Sunday. Appreciate it. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Don't know what we're doing. It may be OCRP stuff. It may be whatever. Who knows? I'm hoping OCRP iRacing Link starts here soon. I'm getting a little frustrated, but anyways, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, and hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Sunday.